for. We're obviously not happy with the result. The church is not pleased, and we'll proceed with our options, and that will include going to federal court and going to state court.
Do you think there's a possibility of a lawsuit?
Absolutely.
That's what I needed to know. I gotta go right. Thank you.
Is this center and this hassle with this year that you guys have gone through worth all this trouble?
Well, first of all, I'm representing the church. I'm not a member of the church, but I am the legal counsel for the church. And what was the question? Was it worth it?
You said you're looking at going to federal court now?
Yes, to pursue our options.
Is that, I mean, with Sandy Springs, is it easier to go get another building, or?
No, they own this building, so it is not easier to go get another building. They purchased the building, own it, and so therefore they have every intention of pursuing the right to use that building. Just like every other church in the city of Sandy Springs, they know exactly what the regulations are, and they are able to meet all of those regulations. We tried to work with the community to address the concerns raised by the community, and frankly, that was used against us tonight. And the ordinance says what the ordinance says. It requires 46 spaces. It's black and white. That's all that they can require.
Do you really think this is about parking?
Absolutely not. It has nothing to do with parking. There's adequate parking. We've provided studies that indicate and prove that there's adequate parking, and so we have addressed those issues. Anything else is related to fear about the Church of Scientology and not related to actual legal concerns or actual practical concerns of parking and traffic, because under independent analysis confirmed by the city staff, there's adequate parking being proposed, and the traffic generated would be far less under the proposed use than under the use that existed on the site, and there's absolutely no reason to approve a smaller square footage because we self-imposed a cap of 170 people. There is no cap on the church with 32,000 square feet. Absolutely, and it would be. We can prove that in federal court that it is discrimination, and you cannot discriminate between religions. And in this case, that's exactly what they've done, because they're imposing a different standard for the Church of Scientology than any other church in the city or in Fulton County before that. So the city has had a course of practice of enforcing exactly what we asked for. And that is exactly what it says. The code states one space for 3.5 seats in the largest assembly area. We meet that.
So you all want to close in the parking garage. They say no, you can close it, but you can move into the building. Will you all still use the building without this?
No, our intent is to pursue the option of having the court decide the issue.
Okay, so go to federal court next, or what's the...
We file both in state and federal court, Superior Court of Fulton County and the federal court, U.S. District Court.
What's the feel like?
Well, I'm sure the churches, membership of the church is disheartened. They've spent a lot of money. They paid for that facility with the intent on using it, and they have plans ready to go, ready to use the site, ready to get started on construction. This is a stumbling block, but it's certainly not the end of the story, and I hope y'all will cover the end of the story.
Let me get your name.
William Woodson Galloway. I'll give you a card.
Can you spell your name and say it?
William Woodson Galloway, and I'll give you a card.
Okay.
Rather than spell all of it.
It's just for the editors back there, because all they do is listen. They don't really look at paper, okay. So it's okay. Yeah. I'll just give it to you.
It's okay. Thank you. We're going to follow the advice of our attorney and associated with
What your feelings?
Well, our feelings is that we feel, as our counsel does, that this is a discriminatory action. It's not taking into account the religious practices of the Church of Scientology. It dismisses those. We have shown over the course of almost a year, with studies, with using engineers, experts, even in the city, that said there is no traffic problem and there's no impact on traffic, so there's no danger. What this really boils down to is, are they going to allow the church, maybe any church, the Church of Scientology, into Sandy Springs, into the building we've owned for quite a long time now, with the intent on doing that small amount of remodeling, refinishing the entire building and carrying on our practices we have for so many decades in Atlanta. So yes, sure we're disappointed, but we're going to carry forward, and we're going to succeed. I mean, this is really a human right, but it's a civil right. We're going to test that in the federal court.
Let me get your name.
My name is Bob Adams. I'm Vice President of Church.
Regular spelling on both?
I'm sorry?
Bob's like regular spelling? B-O-B-A-D-A-M-S?
Yeah,
Okay.
really simple.
All right. We just don't want to get it wrong.
No, that's right. Okay. You're very welcome.